We most certainly need to take it back to the 70s, when we had the oil crisis, and we had high interest rates on everything. That is what I foresee being more of a reality than anything else,
Yeah,
but not at this
when
point.
America was at the peak of its power, we had a really high income tax on the wealthy.
Oh yeah,
The
it was over
post-war period
50%.
before the Vietnam War. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I also
Trump
believe
is
that.
moving in the opposite direction. Let's not forget. I mean, we're, it seems like what they're doing, he says it's temporary, is that we're going to slash these taxes and basically retain these loopholes for the ultra rich temporarily, and we're going to fund it by cutting Medicare and Medicaid. So that's, I mean, for me, even though the data the last 2 quarters are not consistent with what we would predict for like recession, because of the rhetoric, I think, coming from the Trump administration, that's why I'm really negative and bearish on what's going to happen to the economy by Q4, because if we're funding these tax cuts on the backs of the poor and working class through, Medicare, Medicaid, stuff like that, these aid programs, that's how we're going to fund it. And he says it's temporary. I think that's bad news for I mean, the regular retailers, like for example, Joann Fabrics is going bust. All 800 stores being closed. All these different stores are going belly up, and we're not seeing anything but these Silicon Valley bros really expanding their empires.
And they don't hire anyone is the
Right.
problem. I mean, I don't know if there's really to me. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I think the daylight I'm seeing between Aquiles and you, Manila, here is about timing. I think what I'm hearing Aquiles say is it's not going to happen this year. It could happen, but if it happens, it'll be later.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually think that if it's going to happen, it would probably be either first quarter of the year or second quarter of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's not going to be as bad as people are saying. All right. But once again, the administration could completely reverse course. They've done it several times already in its brief tenure. So as far as that's concerned, it could completely do a 180, and they get rid of some of those policies because they see very quickly that they don't work. But who knows, guys? It's not really a sustainability thing. What if and I pose this to you guys, what if the economies that we're slapping these tariffs on play ball?
Mm.
That's going to be a completely different ball of wax. We're going to also see growth. We're going to see unemployment remain controlled. And those are the factors
I think they
that
will play
go into
ball.
What's that?
I think they will play ball. I think
I
we've
think
already
so
seen
too.
that with Colombia.
Well, we saw it with Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and we're definitely going to see it with Canada. It's just easier. It's the path of least resistance. Play
Mm-hmm.
ball, play nice, and make money. That way your particular country continues to grow.
Mm-hmm.